He's like, I see how it is. Nobody ever wants to talk to the old tree. Yeah, Link didn't want to do it, and Mario doesn't want to do it either. Probably fucking infested with the giant parasitic arachnid, for all I know. Right, and hence that we're in the middle of a chapter, we don't have any new badges that we can acquire from Ralph. How many star pieces do we currently have? 4? Jack shit. That might as well be absolutely fucking nothing. So first and foremost, I plan to stop over at Merlee and renew my spell, because I keep forgetting to freaking do it, because I'm a massive idiot, and I tend to hemorrhage things from my brain. So, off we go to Dry Outpost to run our feet along some grain. I'm going the wrong way. No Chuck Quizmo. Chuck Quizmo is not here to provide us any quizzes. Damn. Not that I care where Chuck Quizmo is, it ain't none of my business. Got a deck of cards, and in a very short while I'll be thinking it's Christmas. Right, now that we've upped our spell at Merlee, let's go back to Boom Manor, and you might be wondering why the hell I'm going back to Boom Manor. Because I suck metric amounts of ass at this game, apparently. And I'm literally rinsing through my lifetime supply of life shrooms. And my health insurance is starting to get mad at me. So let's go back to Boom Manor. Let's re-up our life shrooms while we're mid-chapter. That way I don't have to do another intermission and be an idiot. Now, this is pretty much the only place that you can buy life shrooms for the entire game, until you get to Starhaven. When you get to Starhaven, you can buy life shrooms for much, much cheaper, if I remember correctly. But for now, this is pretty much the only place where you can get life shrooms. What else do we have for offer? What can we get rid of? Just a jam and jelly? Oh, you know what? Actually. Yeah. Let me do that. Now that we're getting up there in the flower points, we might actually start making good on those very, very soon. It is really good if you keep a jam and jelly on you when you get to this high FP, just in case you happen to do a ton of battles back to back, or you need to take off your flower saver for something, or you need to take off flower finder. But we're not going to be needing them anytime soon, so I'm not really worried about it until maybe the final chapter might be where I take some of those. But until then, they're going to sit very nicely in storage. Right. So now that we've acquired Lackluster, or Spike, as a partner, as he so likes to be called, let's take Spike and let's go across to a new area of the sewer that we've not been to yet. Now, again, this is where Feeling Fine is going to come in tremendous handy. Like, literally, this is why you buy Feeling Fine, is just specifically for only these enemies in the entire game, for the most part. So we're going to be going across the Spike section first and foremost. And this goes down here, and there's Spinies down here. But there's also something else that's really, really, really good that we really, really, really want. That we really, really, really need. Trust me, it'll all be worth it. All your toil will bear fruit. Right, and now we know the Spinies are not worth fighting because the Spinies are not giving us any return for our star points, so we can avoid them now. This is very bad positioning. Don't do it, man. I know you're thinking about it. That's right, walk the other way. Look at him, little security guard Spiny. Piece of shit. Oh, fucker! Ah, he got mad at me for calling him a name. I don't blame him, but fuck. That sucks so bad. Damn it. That's alright, it's fine. I'm not sweating it. I'm also very grateful that they only do 4 damage without a block. Oh nice, double star points. See, I've been wondering why the hell my Merlee spell hasn't been activating recently, and I always forget between chapters to go renew it. I always do my outro, and then I try and do, like, the filler in between stuff, and then I always forget to go back to Merlee. So honestly, we'd probably be about 2 or 3 levels higher if it wasn't for me being so forgetful, but that's fine. It's not a run killer or anything, it's not like we have to start the game all the way over. It's not like our Dark Souls challenge run, Peril Mario has failed. It's a-okay, we're fine. Not a big deal. Not a biggie. Also, it's very weird that they put this block here, because, like, you can easily break this block by this point. So it's like, why did they not put a metal block there? That's bad. Okay, we might take a hit here. This is going to suck, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of this in time. See, we can take Power Bounce off for this. We're going to want Feeling Fine, and I think Feeling Fine is a 3-tier badge, but I could be wrong. It is a 3-tier, is it not? Where is it? EFM Plus. There it is, yeah, okay, it is a 3-tier. Shit. Yeah, and I don't have any of these. Oh yeah, we can also put Attack FXA on for a little bit of a mix-up. That'll be cute, right? Okay, I really don't want to take any of those off. Dodge Master I also really don't want to take off. We'll take off Smash Charge, we're not going to need it. I forgot to put Feeling Fine on. That would have been very, very stupid. And I would have felt very, very silly and very, very dumb. But it's okay, we're fine. Nice, and I got my first strike. Thank you, button mashing. Literally saved my bacon there. If only it did that in Elden Ring. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't need Feeling Fine after all. I do too much damage. Okay, so normally these Dark Koopas, if I didn't mention it before, which I think I did in Chapter 3, these Koopas are quite stealthy. But these purple Koopas do this spin attack that makes you dizzy, and if you get dizzied, it's pretty much game over. Either they will keep dizzying you and keep you permanently stun-locked, so you have to kill them with only your partner, or they will just do damage over and over and over again until you die. And if you happen to die and you revive with the life shroom, of course your dizzy status will be gone, but then they can just do it again, because, like, they have turns one after another, even through your revive, so. But you got the Ultra Boots. The attack power of Mario's jump increases. On top of that, you can now do a tornado jump by pressing A again while in the air. Yeah, so now we can do that. And this jump, I do believe, if you happen to land it on an enemy as your jump attack, does do extra damage. And you get a damage increase in addition with the Ultra Boots as well. We got a life shroom reimbursement. Oh, but all we can throw away are other life shrooms, so it's pointless, and we don't need it. But I think Paper Mario works in the regard that, like, if you hit one of these blocks and then you leave before the item disappears and you go back in, that item will be back in its original block. So it must have just disappeared. I must have, like, hesitated for too long, but that's alright. We don't need it. We can buy all the life shrooms that life can provide. We'll be fine. Maybe. Depends on how the boss of Chapter 6 goes. I'm not gonna hold you, because I have no idea how bad it's gonna be, but I bet it's gonna suck. And we can't use Watt for it, which has me very, very worried. That also really sucks. I tried to jump right there, but the game didn't register. That's fine. I heard the startup effect of him, like, readying the spin off camera, and that's what I was getting ready to jump for. Wow, thank you, Merlee, for the double star points. Thank you so much. Wow, you're so helpful. Thank you. Could hold out for the boss of Chapter 6. That'd be really cool. I don't think she can hear me. I think she already disappeared. How did I not? Okay. Right, so for this... Oh, I don't have any star power. Oh my god, this is really bad. Oh, I don't like this at all. And we only do 6? Okay. Please, for the love of God. Well then. Don't dizzy me. Oh, I have feeling fine on. It's okay, we're fine. We're okay. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. I'm not gonna lie. This really sucks. It's okay, it's unideal. This is a very coincidental, situational kind of situation that I'm stuck up in, but it's okay, we'll be fine. At least I think so. 1 whole damage. Thanks, Spike. Appreciate it, homie. Thank you for the 1 whole damage. Thanks, Chief. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, this should kill this little dude. And then we should recover the 1 health, and then if I can block this, we'll be fine. I'm just gonna skip his turn. He's not gonna do anything anyway. There we go, good block. Alright, we're back in biz. We're fine now. I'll recover the 1 HP, and it doesn't matter if I miss this action command or not, because he's not gonna do enough damage to be able to kill me, so it's not gonna matter. And then again, he's gonna default to his stupid dizzy status, which doesn't work on me anyway, plus I blocked it because he sucks. So, get ready. Sucks to suck. Now get out my way, you Koopa fuck. Give me my coins. Is there another one? No, there is not. Oh no, okay, I guess they don't respawn in the blocks like I thought they did. This is exactly why I got the super boots before coming down here. Right, and don't worry about that blue door yet. We're not going to be doing anything with it right now. You can't really interact with it anyway. It doesn't really go anywhere. But we'll be seeing it again very, very soon.
Well, well, looky here. Hello, hello. Rip Cheeto, at your service. You're quite an enterprising fellow finding this place. What am I doing here? Just doing a little business, minding my own. You, my friend, have just stumbled into great fortune, for I have a deal for you. I have something special, and it costs only 64 coins. Deal? Trust me, it's a bargain. Well done, my good man. I thank you deeply. Now, if you thought that item was good, I have something even better at the same price, 64 coins. But I warn you, this offer's only good right now. You'll be kicking yourself if you miss this opportunity. So how about it? Do we have a deal or not?
Okay, so as his name implies, this dude gives you random items, is kind of what his game is. And sometimes they're really good items. You can get a couple really good badges from him. Sometimes you get some trash you really don't want. And sometimes that trash you really don't want, he sells you for an exorbitant price, but just abuse the coin minigame, just fill yourself up on coins, come buy all his shit, and run him out of business. You'll be thanking yourself for it later. Okay, before we head back into Flower Fields, let's go into Toad Town, let's go take a little bit of a nap, and then we should be good to get going. We should be good to get trucking back to Flower Fields. Oh, but Chucky Boy is here. Okay, let's go have ourselves a quiz, shall we? Let's see if I botched this one like I did last time. It's okay if I do, I can hunt him down later. If you happen to miss a question, they do repeat. So, like, Chuck Quizmo only has a certain amount of questions that he can ask you, and I believe there's 20 in the whole game. So if you happen to miss, say, question 13, next time you go to him, you'll be presented with that same question and given another opportunity. It's not like you miss star pieces for getting stuff wrong. Ooh. 4? Yeah! Totally guessworked that! Let's go! Capitalism. Paper capitalism. Not gonna lie, I didn't know what that answer was. But we got it. Oh, I should also mention, this is something that I did off screen. I apologize for omitting this and refusing to, or not acknowledging it. The quick change badge that allows you to freely swap your partner for 1 turn. And then still attack. Where is it? During battle, lets you change your party member and still use the new member without losing a turn. So, quick change you get when you talk to Merlin in Chapter 4, he'll kind of have his head hanging low, and he'll be like, hey, I just remembered something, blah blah blah. Red tree and dry outpost, and then you run around it, and one of the toads there says, something about a prophetic dream where, like, something good happens if you jump in the house with the spinning roof. So you do your super bounce or your spin flip with the super boots 3 times, and this will drop from the ceiling, and it's a pretty decent badge. I don't really have a need for it practically, at least not a lot of the time. Maybe very specific bosses I would use it for, but like, other than that, I don't really need quick change, to be honest. My build operates and pretty much keeps itself afloat autonomously without it. But just in case you want it, or for completionist sake, you probably already know about it, but in the event that you don't, it's right there. And before we go back to Flower Fields, there's one more thing that I want to do as a brief intermission real fast. So, much like before, we're going to go over our party mail, and we're going to see the family members and the connections that are keeping in touch with our party. Because they have lives outside of ours, which is really cool. Like, this is freaking awesome that they do this. Like, this shows that your party members are not just an accessory to your adventure. Like, they have their own shit going on. Like, they have their own connections, they have their own family, like, they have their own lives, which is sick. Dear Gumbario, how are you, my cool Gumbario? You're doing all fine here. I hope your tattle ability has finally become useful. Stop by whenever you get the chance. We all miss you. Good luck, my little Goomnut. I'll be thinking of you. Oh, that was his grandmother, not his mom. His mom's here in Toad Town, my bad.
Dear Goombario, how goes the adventure with Mario? Is it fun? Are you being a brave Goomba? Remember to relish your time out in the wide world. Grow wise from your travels. I wish to the stars that your adventure will prove to be a fruitful one. If you can, drop in on us old folks now and again. Goomba misses you terribly. I'm looking forward to seeing you as a grown-up.
Dear Cooper, how goes the adventure? I can't believe you're hanging with Mario. I'm so jealous. Koopa Village is the same. Colorado's wife is impatiently awaiting Colorado's return. You and Colorado, you guys have so much excitement in your lives. You're so lucky. Anyway, good luck, buddy. So that's really cool that, like, Cooper and Coover are friends. Like, you don't know this shit unless you go in to read their mail, which is really cool. Like, it gives a lot of life to the game. Love letter to Bombette from Bruce.
Bombette, you must return to me, O fair and combustible Bob-omb. My heart awaits you in Koopa Village, burns like a fuse. I will love you forever. Even if you reject me, my love will endure. If I don't see you soon, I'll surely explode, so please hurry. You've ignited my passion. Come back to me, my love.
Here you go. Dear Parakarry, thank you for always delivering my mail, despite snow and ice. Because I live in this cold valley so far from my family, the letters I receive are my greatest pleasure in life. Kind words from my wife and daughter give me the strength to continue my work. My heart leaps with joy every time I hear the sound of your wings. May you never molt. Your fan, Frosty. To Lady Bow, please return as quickly as possible. I cannot shake the image of you in some sort of danger. It so worries me that I can no longer sleep. When you went with Mario, you told me not to go with you. But now I regret my obedience. I should have gone anyway and protected you from harm. Now all I can do is wish to the stars with the other boos that you return safely. Please take care, Bootler.
Dear Lady Bo, thank you for rescuing us from that horrible tub of blubber up on Gusty Gulch. We'd never dreamed we'd meet a boo of your stature. The sight of you alone would have been enough to keep us going, but you went ahead and defeated Tubba Blubba too! We thought that our friends were done for when they were eaten, but they've all returned. Many thanks! When you're done with your quest, we're throwing you a party. Please come. Oh, and please say hi to everyone at Boo's Mansion.
The boos in Gusty Gulch.
Dear what? Well, I'm still kicking. I ain't gonna be bait no more.
Oh wait, shit, this is the guy from the fishing whatever. I reckon I appreciate the help of you and your buddies. This time, this letter will be my thanks, so we're even, alrighty? Anywho, good luck doing what y'all do. And don't be bothering me if we meet up again. Sushi and sashimi from Sushi's daughter. You wouldn't even know that Sushi has a fucking daughter if you didn't read the letters. It's so cool.
Dear Mom, first I heard you were lost in the jungle, then I heard you were traveling with Mario. Don't do anything dangerous. Come back as quickly as you can. I'm waiting for you. You're gonna be a grand sheep. I want you to see the small fry.
Oh, Sushi's a grandmother. That's awesome. That actually ages Sushi quite well. That also explains her paternal instinct for the Yoshi kids. Oh my god, dude! This game is so fucking cool! Oh, I love shit like that. Oh, it's so neat. Like, just through the letters, you can get impressions for the characters that aren't even really relative to your adventure outside of the chapters they appear in. How cool is that shit? Fucking god, dude, this game is so awesome. It was so awesome that I was so enamored with it that I went the wrong way. Alright, back to Flower Fields we go.